Good morning, Philippines. Good morning, Asia. And good evening, United States, London, and west part of the world. Trading is a high risk business, so if you're not well trained to do um, forex trading or stock trading, so don't ever try it unless you have a formal training. So if you want, you can practice on demo account until you are profitable so you can trade with your live account. So today, what we're going to do is I'm going to analyze the chart of AUD and CHF in daily. Alright, so what we're going to do today is we're going to do chart analysis, and we are going to pinpoint the area to watch out. Either you are going to go long or short based on our application of our analysis with analyzing the strong moves and the non-volatile and volatile trend, and then with support and resistance zone, and then we're going to apply also in our analysis the buying pressure and the measure move. As well, I'm going to add up also with the structure of the wave. So actually, if we are going to analyze this pair right now, I'm going to help you analyze this one, and we're going to find the best spot wherein to trade this pair like a sniper. Okay, but before that, I'm going to let you see that one of my students posted me a chart, and he requested me to analyze his entry. His name is he don't want to disclose his name, but I'll just call him Handsome Guy. So he actually messaged me and he said, "Good morning, sir. Please check my analysis. I place a long trade on AUD CHF daily because it breaks the resistance level, which turns now a support, and my moving average signal confirm also. I see that the buying pressure is strong. I will hold this as long position. The market might pull back on next week. Just practicing my skill set. Kindly check. Thanks and happy peeping for today." And actually, he is a Cebuano, and he had an additional pair that he wants me to analyze, which is the Euro GPY daily. And he mentioned here that watch out in this pair because this is the lowest of the year. So meaning to say it's a support level. And then it break I'm not sure if he meant that this is resistance or probably this is support. So possible long next week. So just my own analysis, subject for your critic. Thank you. Have a nice day. This is the message of Mr. Handsome Guy, but you can see his first name but not the total name. Okay, so let me start my analysis with GBPY, I mean AUD CHF. So first, actually I have marked already these resistance and support that we need to watch out. So if we can see here, there is a higher high in this area. So I mean, it's not higher high, it is lower high. So it becomes a mid-year resistance. And then when it went down straight, very strong, it break the support. We call this as a major support also. And then when it break the support, it went back. So it has a pullback. And now it became a lower high. And then it moved pretty quickly, but it was rejected fast and it moved upward. And then it moves pretty strong going down and it moved backward up again. So if we're going to count the movement, so we can start counting right here because this area is a balance area from here going here. Balance area. So this is quite a strong move. This area. This is a strong move from here. So one strong move, then pull back. So it's a balance area. Then another strong move. Then pull back. So it becomes here a balance area. And it was not able to break the resistance. So what happened? It break down here, creating another strong moves. And then it balances and it break the support. And in this movement, actually this is a sign that reversal is impending, as you can see it here. So if we are going to count the movement from here, so it's going to be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So see how many moves? So in our rules, in every 9 moves, it's a very high probable side to enter a reversal trade. So if you can see here, it moves for 9 moves already. So we are not to confuse you because my chart become cluttered with the analysis. So we are going to remove all these strings that I did. Okay. So let's focus on the level that my student enter a trade. So I'm going to do a critic with this. Okay, remove everything. So at first, I'm going to plot a exponential moving average because this become our dynamic support and resistance. As we can see it here, what happened is this area become a balance area. So this is, it becomes actually, it becomes a support, and then it was broken up. And then when it reaches this level, so if we are going to check this level, there is a what? A strong resistance. So this can be a major resistance. So according to him, this area has supported already the resistance. So he is expecting for a break out and pullback. But it did not form yet. So he entered with a mindset of fear of missing out. So he was not able to wait for the market to move, then form like this, then move like that, and then move like that, and all the way up. So erase, just not to confuse, to make our chart very clear. So what happened in this entry, because he entered somewhere here, his entry is at the level of 0.62170. So 0.62170 somewhere here. 62,170. Alright, somewhere here. This is the entry. So, actually, he entered on to buy long on, let me check if he is long. Let me check. He sent actually a picture. So, I'm going to check if he is long in this pair. So, just a moment. I'm going to check his entry. TP. Yeah, he is buy. But he bought on top of a resistance. Not really on top, but a breakout point where he made his order. If we are going to make like this is the previous breakout point supposedly, and this is the starting of the strong movement. So this can be a good resistance area. This area and this area. Then I'm going to plot again the exponential 20 moving average. If we can see right here, it touches twice. And if I'm going to make a trend line over here in this area, what you can see, it holds and it becomes a support. So with his entry is too late. Supposedly, the proper area that he is going to enter a trade is this area. His stop loss should be below the zone, and it is below the dynamic support and resistance. I mean, the dynamic support, which is here. If he entered right here, it's only 69 pips. Or if he wants to really enter in this area and stop loss here, 41 pips in daily. So with a profit of 129 pips, so it's not a good risk-reward ratio. So only risking 23 pips, then having a 129.40 pips. Or he can target these two. First target, then second target, and third target. Or here, or here. So, what happened really with this trade, the timing in this is really at wrong timing to enter the trade. So supposedly it's really clear right here that we can see that this trade, supposedly he should have entered in this area. Come on, I'm going to remove you just for a while. Yes, okay. You should have entered in this area. This is the best area to wait for your target. If just like, for example, if you're waiting for to target anybody who is BIP, I will not be mentioning a particular target, but if you're a sniper, so this is really the best spot to enter a trade. Because you can see there, it is a valid support and resistance. Why? Because it was touched twice. And if you are trading with a candlestick, then you can see that there is an engulfing bar already. Because if there is a pullback of around 50% from when it went down, then what happened? It went down and it go 110%. Pullback. So meaning to say, right here, the bulls is getting stronger. So if you are late, it would also be good to enter in this area with this pullback. Entry, then your stop loss. So we are going to check right here the distance. It's 87 pips already. So meaning to say your risk is too high. But with his trade, with his trade, with his trade, what happened is it is very high risk. It's very high risk because he entered somewhere here. Look at this, and I don't know his profit target. Let me check his profit target right here. Right here, let me check the profit target. All right, he's targeting the previous at around 65470. This is the profit target that he have. 0.65 470, around that area. So if we're going to check our chart, what happened is 65 is somewhere right here. 65 4 470. That could be a third TP, or right here. This is a resistance also. This is a breakout point. So, and this is the starting of this movement of the bear. So this could be a good target at this level or in this level. So if we are going to check this with 4-hour time frame, so before proceeding, I'm going to, the best entry for you is you have to wait when the somewhere right here, because actually this area is holding right now as support actually. So it's holding a support. If this area cannot be broken, so actually, but it's a high risk entry. So if you are willing, but if you're going to enter around this area somewhere here, this is a high risk entry because it becomes a support actually. So, but support with a little and resistance on the opposing side. So meaning to say, this area is a good money spot to enter long or to enter short. But if you are going to check this one in this area, the movement way all the way up is the pressure is strong. Look at the bar. This bar has no gap right here. You can see, I mean, it has gap, and it made actually a little gap over here, and probably it will pull back a little right here, then it will go here. So if you are targeting for a short-term trade, actually you can target this area, but you have to make it sure that your stop loss is like that, 23 stop loss, because for me this is a less probable trade for long. If what I mean is this is high risk area, because you will be entering trade in the middle of the range, not good entry. So the best entry supposedly, which is here, but it's too late already. So the best thing for him to do is he has to wait for a clear breakout in this area, then enter right here, stop loss in below that area, somewhere right here. So that would be the best spot for the stop loss here. This is a very tight stop loss in 1 hour, lowering your risk. Trading is, we are in an uncertainty, a mindset of uncertainty. So, but with our analysis, we can at least bring our trade close to what? Even you get a 30% accuracy with your analysis, but you are targeting for a higher profit target, then that is a good math. So if we're going to go on in this area, so this is the right spot to enter a trade for long once this candle can. So we have to wait for another 1 to 2 days if we are going to trade this area. But let me check on the lower time frame what we can see in this area. Let me check. I'm not going to erase the trend line that I drawn. Okay, so let's go lower down a little bit. Let's see. So supposedly if he is watching in the 4-hour, so the best spot supposedly is right here and right here, which is the moving average area. So this is how to attack. And if we are going to draw a trend line, you can see that it was being carried. This is a trend line. If I'm going to check it in 1-hour time frame, let's see, it was respected, and this area become this is a minor resistance. So I'm going to erase this one not to confuse you. In 1-hour time frame, it becomes a minor resistance, and now it become a support. Right here, it become a support that turns into support. So actually, if you are in 1-hour, supposedly you could have entered in this area. Enter, then stop loss right here. Or how many pips? Let me measure the pips right here. Or the best stop loss is just to give your trade with enough room. So this is the best stop loss here in this area or here, 30 pips, and then going here. So if you have entered with a lot of 0.10 lot right here, you are risking for $32, but your profit will be 115. So it is 1:, something like 1:3.5 R to R ratio. So but in this area, it's holding right now. If we can see, actually it becomes if I'm going to redraw it, we can see that it becomes a support and it become a support. So when I discuss it with daily, so this is the best spot. This is also a good spot to enter, but we have to observe the selling pressure. It's getting stronger and stronger. So what you are going to do, if this will hold, so you have to watch out somewhere in London session or US session. But let me check if there is like a big news today. Let me check for you for that, so that we can avoid trading in a news in the area of high impact news. Okay, let's find out. There is a high impact news, but this is not so but it's not like as if we are going to compare with FOMC, am I right? And then the other one, NPF, the non-payroll farm news. Then it will be better to avoid trading 2 hours before the news release, or 1 hour. You have to trade after 1 hour after the news will be released. So if we are going to check this one, the pressure is strong. So we have to wait until the selling pressure will die out or will lose its steam. So we have to check this area, because if we are going to check this one in this area, this is a breakout point considering, but it has the zone right here is somewhere right here. This is a very wide zone, so it would be, if you are going to enter, so it would be better if you are going to enter right here or as close as here, so that you can minimize your, and your stop loss will be here. So around, so 20, it's good. But you have to make it sure that the selling pressure is pointing already and the selling pressure of the buy is weakening. So let's get back to the area of, we're going to get back to daily. So in daily, so this is the good spot to enter. Then this is actually, this is a good spot to enter, either good spot to enter and enter long, and this is also good spot to enter long, either long or short, depending upon the selling pressure and the buying pressure. So if we are going to count the wave, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this area is a good area for reversal if you are going to check this out. So this is a good candidate also for reversal. But I'm going to erase my drawing because it becomes very cluttered right now. So, but we can see that it's still strong if we are going to base on the gap, the distance. Breakout point, this is the breakout point, and it's getting stronger. This is actually a breakout point if it can break this one. So meaning to see the buying pressure is still strong. So it's also a good candidate to buy in this area. So for me, he entered late, so that's why it's very risky, and he is risking for, imagine if you open a lot of one lot, he is risking for $1,290. So high risk. So he should have entered in this area. So this is the area that you're going to watch out. Right here, and right here, depending upon the buying pressure. If just like for example, I'm going to make you a drawing. So this is the best spot to enter a trade. So I'm going to illustrate to you so that you can enter correctly into this spot. So what will happen is if the price will go like this and it will struggle, and you can see activation of the sellers. So probably it is a high probable sell. But if the movement of the candle is pretty so strong like this and moving like that and like that, so probably it's a good area to buy. And right here, if it continually moving like this, and this area will hold, then it is good to buy in this area. And right here, if it will hold like that, then it is good to buy in that area. So it is very important to enter your trade at the right spot. So what I'm teaching you now is, or what I'm telling with the entry of our signal is, we have to enter on close to the support and resistance, but we have to measure the buying and selling pressure. Okay, so let me check if how many minutes already we have. So it might be that I'm talking too much. We have 28 minutes, so I'll just post another video for my analysis with Euro GPY so that it will not be brain consuming. Okay, so happy trading everyone. If you like my channel, please subscribe and follow and share this to others for more signals and more chart analysis. I know you'll be getting something out from this analysis. So my analysis is mixed up with buying pressure and best spot to enter a trade. So this is not a one bias direction, but I'm looking both sides depending upon the buying and selling pressure. So enjoy trading everyone. And I would like to remind once again, if you are not well trained to trade, so don't indulge in trading with live account. Just practice with demo account. If you want to learn more videos on how to trade properly, then every week I'm posting a video for my lesson 1, training 1. I have actually lesson 1 that will be released this coming weekend. Then lesson 2, just follow my instruction if you want to learn trading. Okay? Thank you everyone and have a wonderful day and good luck trading.